Hi, so I'm Jo Bond. I'm the course tutor for Veterinary Nursing Science here at University Centre Sparsholt. Yeah, so my role, so I predominantly teach on the Veterinary Nursing Science course, but I'm also first year tutor as well as the course tutor. So my role initially is to obviously meet you all in the first year, but just to make sure that you're all happy in terms of if there's any pastoral care you need, I can signpost you certain things. We will have individual tutorials, but also I'll be teaching you a number of your modules. So the first year of the course on veterinary science is basically to be a vet nurse you work on a number of different areas. So we're working towards our degree in vet nursing but also our RCVS accreditation as a veterinary nurse. So the course itself is very much theory and complementary practical. So you'll be doing lots of science in terms of biology, lots of physiology subjects, but also thinking about the practical side of nursing, some initial nursing skills, as well as things like codes of practice, legislation, those kind of things. So really it should give you a really good foundation for then your second year when we start getting the more kind of meatier specific nursing subjects. The benefits is that we have much smaller class sizes than maybe more of the classic traditional universities, but also we've got incredible facilities. So we have the Vet Nurse Centre here, which is a mock-up style practice. So it means that when you are doing the practical experiences, you are doing it within a setting. We also have a ridiculous amount of animals at the Animal Management Centre, which again means we've got really nice facilities. You can get lots of hands-on experience as well as getting excellent teaching. Yeah, so in September we've got lots of really exciting lessons planned. One of the highlights for us in the first year as well is we have a really fun induction programme set up, which includes a field trip so you guys can get to know each other really nicely, and just loads of really fun lectures. So we do dissection, we have a number of guest speakers coming in, so just a real chance to get a real flavour for the industry before you go out in your placement in February. My favourite part of welcoming a new year group really is just getting to know you, and I know it sounds really cliche, but it's so lovely for me as a teacher to meet new people, but also find out what your experiences are of the industry maybe already, what your aspirations are, and just for us to journey together is really, really exciting for me. In terms of preparation for September, really the best thing is just to try and be as organised as you can in the process. There are lots of things you can start reading, so things like biology books is great, but equally it's just thinking about the industry a little bit. Maybe if you're already doing work experience, great, do that a bit more, but just to kind of keep up together with current vet press, see what's happening so that you're fully prepared when you start. So at the facilities at Sparsholt, as I said, we have a huge range of animals here and our vet nurse centre, but we also have access to a number of laboratory facilities, so we can do things like diagnostic tests as well as dissections, but also in our vet nurse centre we have the ability to set up things like diagnostic imaging as well as immediate patient care. So it all kind of complements the theory side of teaching, and hopefully it means that when you go out into industry you've got some really good skills already kind of focused down. So our industry links here at Sparsholt are really, really strong. So as a team, the vet nurse team is comprised of UK practicing veterinary surgeons and qualified registered veterinary nurses. So within the team we all spend time in industry. So myself, for example, I locum as an emergency critical care nurse. So it means that we're seeing the cases that we're teaching to you about, and also it means we can have that discussion. So if you've seen things and maybe you want a little more insight, you're talking to people that actually know the industry. It's our bread and butter as much as it will become yours. So making the jump from FE to HE can be quite scary, and my experience was I moved away from home and started new friends, but actually you're here for 3 years, and at the time it feels like a huge amount of time, but it goes really, really quickly. So the best thing is to get stuck in as much as you can, try and make as many friends as you can, but also if things aren't going quite as you hope, to come and speak to the tutors, make the use of us, come and ask questions, come and have tutorials so that we can kind of refine as much as we can the problems you're having. Any questions before you start, then please do drop us an email. All the information can also be found on the website, but as I say, feel free to email, maybe even pick up the phone, and we'd be more than happy to answer any questions you have.